Good Saturday morning, everyone. It is Living Pain here. You're probably wondering, why are you smiling a little bit more than you normally do? Maybe you're not, but I'm going to tell you I'm happy. And the reason is, stepped on the scale today, 215.2 pounds. 215.2. That gives me a 21.8 pound, 21.8 pounds. I am down 21.8 pounds in 90, I think it's 98 days. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. I knew I was going to be at a lower weight. I went to bed. I weigh myself before I go to bed. I went to bed last night. I was at 219.2. So I lost 4 pounds in my sleep. It must have been one heck of an action-packed dream. But yeah, in 7 hours, lost 4 pounds. And I lost a pound and 1.4 pounds lower than last Saturday. And I've said it time and time again. Friday and Saturdays are my true weight days, because today, the other reason I have a huge smile is my cheat day. And my cheat day, after I finish my run day, this morning day, sounds like pig Latin day. So after the run day is cheat day. And from cheat day, then it's beer day, it's ribs day. It's gonna have all kinds of fun. Anyway, every Saturday, it's 1.4 pounds down. So I have my cheat day today, which is awesome. And then I have my be a good boy week until next Saturday's cheat day. So I'm really happy about where I'm at right now, which is great. I do know too that when I look at myself in the mirror, so I walked by, I caught myself the other day. I was like, I had to do a double take. It was like, hey, I kind of remember part of that person. Like I could see my stomach. I've said it before, the stomach's the last thing to go. It seems that it gets pushed from your face down, your ankles up, and then your stomach is the last. And I just noticed that my jet packs, or what people like to call their love handles, are starting to get a little bit smaller. Now, I would be concerned if Jeffrey Epstein was still alive, because having those extra jet packs, if I was stuck on Epstein Isle, then at least I could survive. So now I don't have the same level of jet packs, storage, energy for those, in case I'm in danger, stranger danger. Anyway, I'm off for my run. Looking forward to my cheat day. This day keeps getting better and better and better. I just finished my run. I did a 10K run, 10.1, and I did it in 57 minutes, 25 seconds. So I broke an hour, which was a 5:41 per kilometer pace, which is so damn respectable. And it's 29 Celsius out there. The fastest I did before this was, 6:06, but I think my last run was like 6:40, so I knocked a minute a kilometer off. It isn't as hot. It is, before I was running in 32, 35 Celsius. Today was only 29, and got her done. I will be straight up though. I threw heart rate out the window. This was what I would call a tempo run, a type of speed work. So it was my first speed work session. We could say all the other stuff was building a base, keeping it around 126, 128. Today it got up to 140 for most of it, and then near the end going up some of the hills was about 154. I do think my time was even faster, and I'll tell you why. Is because when I do my videos I have to stop to set up the camera and stuff like that. I know many of you probably think I have a film crew that follows me every morning, but that's only 3 mornings a week. I give them the other 4 days off. So I do it myself, and that slowed things down because I think for most part I was around a 5:30 pace, 5:35, and near the end I stopped. So I think it brought it down a bit. Anyway, 2 awesome things happening this morning. Weighing in at 215.2, which is a 21.8 pound weight loss in 98 days. And then running a 5:41, breaking into the 5 minutes for 10K in the heat is like just such a major win. No matter what happens today, who knows? You know, it's cheat day, it's beer day. So I hope I don't do anything stupid on Facebook, which there's no guarantees on that when you've had a few drinks and you start Facebooking and posting. Used to be tweeting and sometimes emailing. The emailing to people you work with, that's the worst if you've been drinking. I don't know if you know that, but just a public safety announcement. Don't drink and email. And I think I'm okay on the Facebook though. I've pretty much lost most of the relatives that want to fight. They've blocked me. Anyway, let the what's the day? The cheat day begin. Looking forward to it. Well, this is a big day. I just got all showered up, cleaned up, and this was my 100th day of working out without missing a day. So April 3rd was the first day I started this, and basically doing, I don't know, close to anywhere between 40 to an hour a day, roughly. You know, let's take a look at the last few months and what I did every month. So I use MyFitnessPal to log in all my workouts. So you can see April was the 3rd is where I started on a Friday. I did a 3.86 kilometer run. And how fast did I do that in? So I did this one an 8 minute per kilometer. So this is an important number, 8 minutes per kilometer. So remember that. So that's what I started. And then you can see it was all like 4 kilometers. So in the month of April, I did 36 workouts and I averaged 19 hours of training, burnt about 12,000 calories. So then we go to May, and the workouts I did 56, 30 hours, 193 kilometers of biking, running. Now we go to, and you can see there were some days I did 3 workouts. Then we go to June. Now I'm moving up from 30 to 34 hours, 36 workouts, 482 kilometers. And let's go to July. And you can see July, I've done 11 workouts so far. Now, let's go, remember that number, 8 minutes per kilometer. So today, let's look at this run. The other one was a 4 kilometer, just over 4 kilometer run at 8 minutes a kilometer. Now, 100 days later, I did 10 kilometers at 5:41. So I knocked down 2 minutes and 20 seconds per kilometer. Now that's what I call real progress. It's a real, not Munson. So there you go, 100 days, and I've never ever done that before. And I've probably trained, I was trying to look for my lifetime stats, I just changed the website, but I know I've done about 84,000 kilometers worth of training. And in the 84,000 kilometers of training since 2007, I've never done 100 days straight. So that's awesome, another win today. a day, and through the magic of editing, it seems like I'm talking to you tonight after Saturday, but really it's in the morning. So hold suspension and just pretend that I'm talking to you last night or tonight is when I'm talking to you. So how did it go? Well, as always, cheat days always live up to expectations. I'll jump first into what I ate. Food-wise, I wasn't too bad, although, how do I put this? This was the first time that I actually snacked on, like snack food, like potato chips sort of stuff. So let me quickly, I'll go through it and I'll get into it. So, did the run, had this awesome run, as I mentioned earlier. And what was awesome about it as well is all day my legs had been hurting me. Not really hurt, but like where you knew you worked out. It was almost like the type of feeling you get when you run a 5 or a 10K race and you went really hard and you have that nice soreness to it. Not that I can't walk soreness, that's an extreme soreness. That's like after a marathon soreness. This is after a nice 10K race soreness that hey, something really good is happening. My legs are getting stronger for sure. So after that, I had my Egg McMuffin and my little sausages, and then put on the smoker, getting dinner ready, which was those big beef ribs that I made. And while those were cooking, slow cooking, smoking, we got on our bikes and we headed down to the Anchor Bar, which is just at the end of the street near us. And I had, for the first time in my life, chicken and waffles. I had seen them on menus all the time and I'd never had any. And I figured this food at this place is really good. And the owner told me that he thinks it's the best that they have on the menu. So I tried it. It was really good. And the reason I knew it was good is I took forever to eat it. It was like it probably took me 45 minutes to an hour to eat this thing, just piece by piece by piece. It was awesome. And had some beers there, and then got on the bikes, went across to Chuck's Roadhouse. And they have their little, everything's patios. You can't go in the restaurant. So we had a couple of beers there. And then we headed back to the Pig and Whistle and to dinner, which was these beef ribs, which were really excellent. I messed up in that I put too much salt on them. That was the only thing that I messed up on. But fall off the bone. Just once you got past the layer of salt, it was just absolutely great. And then it was just hanging around. I was going to go on Facebook Live, but I couldn't figure out how to use Facebook Live. And then I got caught up on some phone calls with my sister and a friend of mine. And, when I start having drinks, what happens is I either get onto Facebook and do crazy stuff, or I call friends or family or whatever, but it always involves some sort of social interaction, either via the phone or via the internet or whatever. So that's what happened, and I think I may have mentioned to someone, I'm going to go Facebook Live, and I think it was overwhelming when I go, I think I'm going to go Facebook Live. It's like, no, don't go Facebook Live. So, but maybe I will next week. Try it out, see how it works. That was my plan. And then this was the thing is, because I got started at around 12 o'clock, I think I cracked my first beer at around, 11:45 or something like that. Because of that, come midnight, you're like totally tired. So I went and I did order that UFC fight. I figured, okay, we're going to watch this. And by the time it was like ready for bed, we were so tired that I ended up not watching the main event, which really sucked. And but here's what I was going to get to is first time that I had snacks was yesterday, because it was almost like, if you ever see those TV shows where, it's like your shopping carts and you only have so long in a grocery store and you have to throw as much stuff into the cart, and within the period of time that you put all the stuff in the cart and get across the finish line, you can keep whatever's in your cart. Okay. So that's kind of how I felt with this snack food. I wasn't even like, I didn't even want chips or anything, but it was the weirdest thing. It was like, you know what, this is your cheat date. You have not had any chips or anything for at least 98 days. You probably don't even know what it tastes like. And so I started having some, and it didn't taste good at all. Like I was eating it and it was like, man, this is doing nothing for me. And then I had some pie and ice cream. But my point is on the shopping cart, you have the ticker going down. I was looking for the food, and it was like, I was looking up at the clock, because once it hit 12, it was like, stop. And sure enough, I was like putting stuff into my face, and for no reason other than it just felt like I was in some sort of a game, and it was like, okay, stop. So anyway, all in all, I didn't harm it. No harm was done yesterday, and it turned out to be a great day. Or no, sorry, no harm was done today, and it turned out to be a great day. Over and out, living pain. Talk to you tomorrow.